up, though, y'all? Welcome to another year of PYPL Hoops. I'm your host, Legs Houlihan, and we have reached the Final Four of the PYPL NBA 2K26 Tip-Off Classic. Yeah, I know y'all like, damn, we get to hear him this year? Yeah, we said we're going to do a little something different this season. Try to spice up our media, so y'all will be hearing from me often. Anyway, we got our first matchup of the Final Four, and it's Rebirth 2K versus Most Potential. Now, I know Rebirth 2K. Everybody know Champ, his team's ball. You know what I'm saying? They got good guards, they play D. And when I seen him reach the Final Four, I'm like, this one might be in the bag. But, you know, you never know. I ain't know too much about Most Potential because they're the only team that ever made it to the Final Four without playing a game inside the tournament because they got 2 forfeits. We don't like giving out forfeits in the PYPL, but we gotta follow the rules. So anyway, back to the game. So like I said, the game was a good matchup between backcourts. Twitch Molly and SG Draco basically versus Leds and Johnny Zins. And in the beginning, as you can see, Johnny Zins with the jam right there, and a great defense right there on Draco as they get the poke away. Rebirth looked like they was gonna run away with it. They just like they was gonna run, get them steals, get in the passing lanes, get fast break buckets, fast break threes, and you know, just get away. But surprisingly, Most Potential was hanging tough. Twitch Molly, as you can see, hitting the 3 right there. Him and Draco was basically just holding it together for him. They center actually played pretty good well. Scheming game is 6. He kind of held down the middle a little bit and kind of like just kept them at bay. As you can see right here, before Johnny Zins hits the 3, it was 16-16, but that triple put him up by 3. But we're gonna swing it to the fourth quarter. 4 minutes to go. Rebirth up by 10 points after that basket. You would think the game is in the bag, but it's not. That's where you gotta finish the whole game out. And good, that was a great pass right there from Molly. And basically, he kind of like took it over down the stretch, just finding players everywhere. Bad shot right there by Rebirth. And their Most Potential took advantage of every misstep down the way, every miscue. As you see Draco getting the 3. Can't leave him open. That put them down by 5, 2 minutes to go. And now we got us a game. After the timeout, Rebirth gets a quick bucket. We pick it back up. $1:30 to go. Rebirth up by 2. He had a layup right there. I don't know why he ain't take that layup. He could have got a foul or whatever, but that right there might be the play that changed the game because they take a bad shot. He misses. Most Potential regains the ball. Good ball movement. Swing. Molly. 3. That puts him up by 1. A quick basket on the other end by Rebirth is answered by a Draco 3 from the corner. Then the biggest play of the game, forcing the jump ball while you're up by 2, 33 seconds left, and winning the jump ball. Ball game. Ball game. And the chat is irate. 10-point lead, 3 to 4 minutes to go, to a loss in the semifinals of the tournament. Ouch. That's all I can say, ouch. Desperation heaves at the end, no good. They go another one, no good. Most Potential gets the win and advances to the final. Twitch Molly led the winners, 27 points, 9 assists. SG Draco, 27 points. Scheming game is 6, 13, 9, and 4 for the winners. For the losers, Leds, 20 points, 8 assists. Johnny Zins, 18.6 assists. Camden W26, 10 points, 17 big boards. Moving on to game 2. We got the Hooligans versus SGBG Elite. And this one right here, this bad boy got nasty real quick. the hooligans was playing like some straight up hooligans. They was bullying this team. It was not funny, but I laughed a little bit. But I'm just talking shit because SGBG Elite, they are a good team. But man, you could not tell by watching this game. They was just simply outclassed. Look at the defense. I'm talking about clamps, baby. Everywhere you look, clamps. Clamps. Look, he think he got it. Ah! You don't got it. And the hooligans, they look like, hey, it's like old UNLV back in the day, dog. They was playing deep, swinging that mug, just doing basically what they want. And right there is 10-3, but it's gonna get worse. And when I say it's gonna get worse, it's gonna get worse. Right there is 14-3. They still going. Pop. I'm talking about he had two people on him. Split them both. 16-3. No problem. Look. Clamps. Clamps. This is some of the best on-ball defense I've seen in a minute, you know. And I do a lot of highlights. And that guy just had butterfingers. It's like they had so much D on him. He said, fuck it, I don't want it. 18-3 early. Dog, it's 63-29. 3 minutes to go. Mercy. Shout out to SGBG though. They played it like some troopers. They stayed to the end. Cause I know a lot of people that would not have stayed for the end of this. But I appreciate that as a stat, man. And that's oh boy, look, they just playing. He drove down there. I ain't gonna shoot it. Run out to the three and shoot a three. Bro, like I said, these two teams, they was like PAL versus the NBA. For the winners, J1K 14-10, 2 steals. Ball watching, 26 points, 7 assists, and a steal. Boy Not 2, 12 points, 22 rebounds. But SGBG, Twerk, 19 points, and SGBG Tony, 11 points and 8 assists. Now to the championship game. The Hooligans versus Most Potential. I just showed you them both. I just showed you the dynamic guard play of Most Potential, and I showed you the all-out, straight lockiness of the Hooligans. Who you got? I'm going to just tell you. Out the gates, what's his name again? J1K? He was performing surgery. He was performing surgery, dog. When I say they was trapping him, swing for a dunk. They don't trap him, he'll pop out for a triple. His teammates was doing everything too. You see, our boy stepped in for the jumper. That was a good cut. Just pop in. But Molly, he ain't. I thought it was gonna get ugly after I seen that last game. But Molly a baller, dog. He kept him in there. Draco, he was kind of slow in this one, and I think that might have been the difference. He did get together later on, but the center for Most Potential, he was balling. He kept him in the game too. Teeny 1980, he had 16 and 7. SG Draco, he will wind up only 18 in this one, and Twitch Molly, he still wind up with 25 and 12, but it's not gonna be enough. The Hooligans, they just basically outclassed everybody they played in this tournament. And even though Most Potential tried their best, it just still wasn't enough. Shout out to them for the effort though. And like I say, I can't wait to see some of these matchups in the regular season, because one thing about the Tip-Off Classic, it's kind of like the college rules. It's one game and you out. So you ain't got a chance to game plan versus somebody. And I know a lot of y'all is like coaches on this shit, for real, man. Y'all gonna go home and come up with a game plan. Bro, we should have did this. We should have did that. Y'all come back out and execute, and maybe it can be different. So in the regular season, when y'all got to play each other 2 or 3 times, then you can really see who can do what. Well, like I said before, the Hooligans all the way for the title here. J1K, super big game, 31 and 12. Ball watching, chipped in with another 19. Boy Not 2, 13 and 11. And they are your Tip-Off Classic champions. Congratulations to the Hooligans. And welcome back to the PYPL. Like I said, it's going to be a different year for us this year. Y'all can look for a lot more tournaments and a few more surprises. But this is us, y'all. As usual, produced by Twisted Reality Recording. And shout out to my people who make my music. Nudie, Jody, and YG. I'll let y'all next time. Peace.